Oh, I'm eating cherries. Let's tweet about this slime. The worst part about eating cherries is the seeds. Because there's no cute way to eat a cherry. Because you just spit it out.
My mom is a cherry picker and she picks out all the cherries for a party.
Honey, it's too long. Hello, everyone. I think my mom has a cherry picker too. Live stream. Slumber party. Let's see if anyone's paying attention. Okay. I'm on Twitter. I can't believe you guys are awake. So I'm awake, and I was filming and editing and stuff and playing uke, and right now we're filming a video. Corey and I are filming a video for my YouTube channel, but we have to wait for this stuff to like bake, and then we have to wait 30 minutes after it's done baking to even film again. So I have an hour to kill, and I'm really tired. So I was like, what should I do to stay awake? So I'm doing a live stream, but I have to set my alarm for 25 minutes to get that thing out of the oven. Start. So anyway. What are you guys up to? I can't believe you guys are awake. Like, this is cracking me up. I guess there's people in Australia. Giselle Espinosa said, woman, don't you have work tomorrow? I do, but not like, I don't have to go into the office. Tomorrow I'm making Miranda videos all day, so I can be ugly and tired. And it's okay, because it's Miranda. The live J Christian Mason 9087 said, what's the live stream hashtag? It is hashtag slumber party with Colleen. Corey, come over here. You guys can ask us any of your sexual questions. And we'll have all the answers. Okay. See, Corey's here. Lillian said, why are you so weird?
Me?
Me, probably. I'm weird. This is boring to not be weird. Where's your sweatshirt from? It says LA, and I'm pretty sure Corey got it for Josh, and then I stole it. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
But Josh never wore it, so I was like, girl, if you're not gonna wear this cute, I'm gonna take it. Natalie.
I don't think she wore it once.
Natalie said, tips for a first date. Well, I haven't been on very many first dates, so I don't have any good advice. And actually, my advice would be horrible because I'm the type of person who's like really blunt, and I don't have very good first date etiquette. Like the few first dates I have been on, I've like kind of ruined them. And I also like, I'm not good at like flirting and being coy. Like, it's a good thing I'm just done and I'm just like settled down, because there were guys that I would date and I'd go on like one date with them and then I'd be like, okay, so what's the deal? Do you like me or not? Because I don't have time to like play games and wonder if you like me. Like, I just need you to just tell me. So I wasn't very good at dating. But what would you say? What's advice for a first date that's good?
Somewhere where you can like talk. Like, I wouldn't say go not to a movie, because you just sit there, you're not talking, get to know each other.
I know, I hate when people say going to movies for a date. Like,
and never
talk to each other.
If you're talking, you agree it's a date, don't go to their house, because
why?
Because that's a hookup.
I would suggest to go to a house, and I would not think it would be a hookup.
Because you're Colleen, but everyone else in the universe knows that if you go to a first date at someone's house, it's a hookup.
Oh my god, I would never think that. I would be like, oh, we're gonna go. That's so cool, because then we can have quality time together. We can like play a game, or like just talk, and we don't have to worry about like buying food. We can make food.
It's the same thing as Netflix and chill. Like if you're going on your first date at someone's house, that means you're getting some.
I don't know that.
So never go to their house. I would say something you can talk to each other, like cliche coffee, cliche drinks. You can go bowling, go on a hike, get to know each other.
Let's see. Moo Melissa at 10 no said sex advice.
Well, I'm not married, so I'm a virgin.
You're a good Christian. Sex advice as I like spit out cherries. My sex advice, I don't know, because sex is different for every single person. Like personally, I love hearing about everyone's sexual escapades. Like it's very intriguing to me. But personally, like I am very like I can only have that with like a person that is like my one person. Like I can't like I could never if I like let's say I was not married, I could never just have sex with someone for fun. Like I don't like my brain and my heart, I get too obsessed and like crazy. Like it has to just be the one person.
I can't either. And I had a therapist that told me to go and do that. He's all like, yeah, my old therapist said, he's like, you can't, he's all like, because I told him like, I don't want to have sex with someone just for like fun or whatever. And he's like, you need to get that out of your head, that stigma, blah, 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 blah. Like go out and just have fun and don't worry about it. And I'm like, I still don't know if I like that.
That doesn't sound very, well, whatever, to each his own. I think it depends on the person. Like I have a lot of friends who just like have sex with someone different like all the time. Like I think it's just depends on who you are as a person and know who you are. I've only had sex with one person my whole entire life. And that's good for me. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel weird.
By the way, I saw my therapist, did I tell you?
No.
I saw my therapist. I ran into him. And he's like, oh, Corey, oh my God, hi. He hugged me. He's like, how are you? And I was like, I'm doing great. Everything's so good. He's like, all right, bye. Because he was like wanting me to be like damaged. So
he could get money from you.
Yeah, to get money from me. Is that awful?
Oh my God, what a wiener. I love that we're talking about things that we would talk about if we weren't doing a live stream. Like, we don't even care that they're on either. So you guys can ask us anything. Lexi Jade said she's having cuddles with her cat, and I am so jealous. That's like my favorite picture I've ever seen in my life. Erin said, what breed of cat would you be if you were one? I don't know. I'd be like, I don't know what like the personalities of cats very well. Like, I feel like I'd be like a Persian, because Persian cats are like fluffy and like beautiful and amazing. But then sometimes you look at Persian cats and you're like, are you okay? Because you look like very special. Like sometimes Persian cats look so gross and bizarre and ugly, and like their face got smushed in and they're cross-eyed, and like sometimes they're so gross looking, and then sometimes you're like, oh, what a beautiful creature. And so sometimes I feel like I look good and I get all my face done and my hair done and I wear a cute outfit and I'm like, oh, I'm looking good. And then sometimes I'm like, is that person okay? Oh my God.
I'm Miranda Singh.
I'm Miranda Singh. Oh my God, I'm Miranda Singh. Okay, Ava said, what do I do if a boy I don't want to go to the movies with asks me to the movies and I said yes to be nice? Ava, girl, I've done that before. I have totally agreed to go on dates with boys that I did not like, but I was just trying to be nice. I didn't want to hurt their feelings. You just have to be honest. Like what I did, I've done a bunch of different things, but one thing I did is when I went on the date, I was like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I don't want a boyfriend. Like I I'm just not into this situation. Like, I was like really blunt and honest once I was there. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think you just have to be honest and be like, I just want to be friends.
Yeah.
Be honest. Because
and you shouldn't have said yes anyways. Hope you learn your lesson.
Oh! Well, here's the deal. Like, you said it to be nice. You said you'd go to the movies to be nice, but actually, if you keep that going, like, that's the mean thing to do if you lead them on. Like, I'd say it's okay to go on a date with someone and see if you have chemistry with them or something. So, like, she can go on a date with him, see how it is. Maybe they'll have sparks, and then it'll be okay.
I just don't understand going on a date with someone to be nice. Like, it doesn't, I don't get that.
Because you don't hurt their feelings and say, no, I'm not going to go on a date with you. Because I have said no to go on a date with a guy before, and he still just was like, how do you know you don't want to date me until you've gone on a date with me? I was like, that's a good point. And so, remember Ruben?
Yeah.
I can't believe I just said his name. Ruben.
Whatever. There was a girl in college who was sobbing in front of me, telling me that she was in love with me and wanted to be with me. And
was it me?
No, it was Dana. And like,
what?
This was like,
how do I not know this?
30 minutes before Into the Woods, and she was like sobbing. And I was like, we're just friends.
What?
I was like, we're just friends.
What? How did you?
And I was
not
like, bye,
tell
swerve.
me this?
I told you this. I told everyone this.
She said she was in love with you?
Yeah. And she started crying. She's like, I just need you to tell me that you don't want me. I need to hear it from my own ears so I can move on. This is right before we do a live performance. And I was like, I just like you as a friend. She's like, okay. And I was like, bye.
This was before Corey's out of the closet, obviously.
But literally, I did not feel bad. Like, she needed to know.
Oh my God, Corey. I feel like I kind of remember that now.
Yeah.
Because
it was a long time ago.
That was so long ago. Oh my God. That is crazy.
Ew.
Let's see. You guys send us a flying kiss. Mwah. Is that a flying kiss? Like blowing you a kiss? Elaine. Joshleen at Marissa Cafe 37 said, what do you do when a friend puts themselves in a dangerous situation? Well, it depends on the situation. Like, what do you mean? Because, like, I don't know. That could mean so many different things.
Like, my best friend Adam, tomorrow night, he's going out with all the jocks, and they're going to go smoke and drink beers in the canyon. It's totally dangerous. What do I do?
I have no idea what the situation is, so I don't know what to tell you. Hold on, I'm gonna Snapchat really quick. So you guys are watching the Snapchat happen while I look for the rest. What's up, Snapchat? Is anyone awake? It is 12:23 a.m. right now, and we are doing a live stream and eating cherries. So go check it out on my vlog channel. Oh my God, I ran out of time. Vlog channel, live stream on my vlog channel. Okay, it's on my Snap story. Okay. Let's see. You guys, ask us some juicy questions. We are at a slumber party after all. Oh my God, your cats keep you always sending pictures of the cats. Colleen Evans PH said, what do you do when you're literally a boy repellent? Well, I was all through high school, and you just cry and write in your journal a lot and like get really sad all the time. And then in college, you try to blossom, and then you just become everyone's best friend. That's what I did. Like in college, I was like, well, no boys will ever like me. I'm just going to be a single mingle for the rest of my life. And it was my dream to be a single mother and never get married and blah, 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 because no one ever liked me. And then in college, I just was like everyone's best girlfriend. Like I was the girl that the boys came to and talked to me about their girl problems. And then eventually some of the boys that were my best friends started to like me. And then I was like, well, I don't like them. So what do I do? And then eventually after college, I found the guy that I like. So when you're boy repellent, you just gotta be patient. You'll get that someday. Oh. Can you and Corey do bad monologues, please? That was from Waylon Cookie. Corey, we haven't done it in so
literally
long.
just did one right now about the boy and his friend, so mine's done.
That's true. Okay, give me a scenario and I'll do one.
Okay, let me think. It's Nancy's pool party, and you want to have the perfect bathing suit, but they ran out of your size.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, hold on. I've got to think about my scenario, where I'm at. Okay. So it's Nancy's pool party. I want to have a good bikini, and they ran out of my size. No, Mom, I can't just get the pink polka dot one. This is Nancy Rogan's pool party. I've told you before, she's the most popular girl in school, and Brian's gonna be there. Brian Toledo. I've been wanting to impress him for weeks, and I'm finally getting my body all snatched because I haven't eaten anything. So it's time for me to get that purple one I've had my eye on in the JCPenney magazine. But they're all out. What am I gonna do? That's all I've got.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Brian Toledo sounds hot.
Brian Toledo is the hottest.
Give him my number.
Let's see. Kirsten, lovely Josh Lane said, what are you and Josh doing for your 1-year anniversary? Right now, currently, it is my anniversary with Josh of the first day he wrote to me. And he wrote to me, I think he wrote to me in 2009? I think it was 2009. And what are we in now? 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, 7 years? I thought we were together longer than that. So 7 years ago, he wrote me on Facebook for the first time today. But we don't have plans for a 1-year anniversary. Our anniversary is July 2nd, and we don't really have any plans. I'm going to be home for like 24 hours. And I just kind of want to be at home and like do nothing. But I don't know. I'm not big on anniversary things. Like, I don't really like those things. I don't like going out, like romantic things aren't really my thing. I don't like them. So I don't know. Josh really likes that kind of stuff though. So maybe we'll like try to figure something out in the middle, but we don't have any plans yet. Talaj55 said, do you ever sleep? Sometimes. People are making fun of me for laughing at counting or for trying to count. Grace said, in one sound, describe how excited you are for Haters Back Off. There's not a sound that exists that shows how excited I am. Like, truly, a sound, it would be like that, but like bigger. I'm very, very, very excited. Brianna Rose said, when are you coming back to Australia? I don't have any plans to go back to Australia right now, but I really, really, really want to go. Corey's never been, and I'm dying to take Corey to Australia. And since now he's my road manager and assistant, like, he really needs to come. But I don't have any plans to go. And here's the other thing, guys. We're going to get real right now, okay? I am going on tour this year. In a few weeks, I'm going to New Mexico, and then I'm going to Colorado and Salt Lake City, and then I'm going overseas to like all over like England and Germany. And this is the first time, this is going to be really vulnerable of me to admit this right now, but this is the first time in 6 years of touring live that my shows aren't selling very well. And it's like a big moment for me because I'm used to like my shows, like you guys are so awesome and so supportive. I'm used to my shows like selling out, and it's very humbling to like always have that happen and then have my agent call me and be like, what's going on? Why aren't people buying tickets to your show? And having that realization of like, oh, I guess maybe this is like the decline. Like maybe people are starting to not like my videos anymore, or maybe people just aren't interested in seeing me live anymore, which is okay if that's what's happening. Like I've always said since the beginning of doing YouTube. Like, I'm going to do this as long as people want to watch me and as long as I'm having fun. And I'm still having a lot of fun. In fact, now in my life, I feel like I'm having more fun than I ever have in my whole life. Like, I really love my job more than I ever have. But it's just weird. It's not that people aren't buying tickets. Like, my Ireland shows are sold out. I have 2 shows in Dublin. Those are sold out. I have 2 shows in London. One of the London shows is sold out. But I think part of the problem is that my agent is booking me in venues that are just really huge and like bigger than what I'm used to play. And so like they're not, like, people just aren't buying tickets. The venues are too big, and I don't know. I probably shouldn't be talking with you guys about this, like, but I just feel like I tell you guys everything, and it's something I'm insecure about and like sad about a little bit. So I was like, well, I'll just tell them. Yeah, I'm bummed out because like I love performing for a big crowd of people that are, you know, that, and having a room full of people who are excited to be there. And I'm sure that tour will be great and fun, and it'll still be great even if it's only like half sold in every audience. But it's just a very new experience for me to feel that way. And so I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that if people don't buy tickets to my shows anymore, like I'm not going to go on tour anymore because I can't afford to just fly myself around the world. Like, I need to sell tickets in order to do that. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I really want to go to Australia and New Zealand. And the shows aren't selling badly. Like, I just like them I just really like when they sell out. And, like in Germany, like I've sold like not even like half the theaters are sold, but in some places they're doing really well. Like I said, London, the first show sold out, and Ireland, both of the shows are sold out. And so I don't know, we'll get it there. It's not till August. Those shows aren't till August. So I'm just rambling, and that's how I feel right now. I'm just I'm freaked out because I really want to go back to Australia. I want to go back to New Zealand. I want to do another bus tour. I want to go like in more places all over Europe. But if these shows don't sell well, then like every time my shows sell out, my agent's like, okay, we're all. I feel like my team is going to be like, well, you can't sell them out, so we can't send you everywhere. And that's like my biggest fear. You think they're done?
I don't know.
It says 4 more minutes on my phone. Are they burning?
They're really brown on top.
Well, then just leave them out. If you think they're done. It said 30 minutes.
It was at start, I think. We put it like at 12.
Okay. Well, they're probably done. Okay. Savannah Baker said, will you ever tour in Hawaii? That is my dream. Last year, I was so lucky. I got to go to Hawaii 4 times last year. I went for my sister's birthday. I went for my honeymoon. I went for, I guess I went 3 times. And then I went for my birthday / it was a show. I had a show in Hawaii last November. No, Hawaii is like my favorite place in the universe. So I love it there, like with all of my heart. And I would love to do a tour in Hawaii. I don't think I'm going to, for the same reason I was just talking about. Like I always hint to my agent, like, oh, when are we gonna do another show in Hawaii? And he's like, well, sell out the shows that you have right now and we can talk about it. Anyway. Holly Adorbs Evans said, will the tour in August be totally new show or something you've done before? I want to do a new show. I'm going to do some stuff I've done before because you guys have asked for it. So like there's some songs that like I feel like I have to do. Like Miranda always will sing Where My Bay's At because that's like a classic Miranda song, or like me transforming from me into Miranda. Like I'll always do a song where I do that. But I kind of wanted to do the summer camp tour I did last year in August. It was such a fun show, and it was totally different and weird. And I kind of wanted to do that in Europe because no one over there got to see that. And so I thought that might be fun, like a new and improved version of the summer part or the summer camp tour in Europe. This was more fun when we were answering scary, weird, sexual questions. Let's see. Allison said, how excited are you for touring and going to VidCon? I'm excited to tour because I love meeting you guys and I love performing. Performing's like my favorite thing in the world. And I'm super excited for VidCon because I'm making a very big announcement and I'm releasing a huge video and announcing something, and it's very exciting. And I'm not pregnant.
Embarazada en la cocina.
What?
Exactly.
Joyce B123, greedy for Jocelyn, said tour in Asia, please. I would love to. That would be my dreamland. I would love to. I wish that was an option. Okay, let's see. Oh, my eyeballs are so itchy. So wait, we have to let that thing cool for 20 minutes?
It has to be like completely cool.
Should we put it in the fridge?
Do you think it would affect anything?
No.
Sure, why not? No,
Maya, Dan the Noodle, said, what would you say to convince someone to go on your tour? I love ya. Do you mean someone to like come on tour with me on the bus, or like convince someone to come to my show? To convince someone to come with me on tour, like a friend or a family member, I just say, hey, you want to go on tour? It's pretty easy because everyone like, tour is so much fun. Like, and most of my family and friends have been on one of my tours with me, and it's the most fun ever. Josh is usually the hardest one to convince to come because he's always doing like his own thing. So he takes a little bit more persuading, but everyone else in my family and friends, I just be like, hey, come on tour. And they're like, yes, I want to go. But if you're talking about like a random person trying to convince them to come to the show, I just say, it's not just a meet and greet, because a lot of times that's what I think people think I'm doing, is just like a meet and greet. It's like a full-on show with singing and comedy and audience participation, and like I work really hard on it, so I'm really proud of it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, Jocelyn Angel said, are you going to take the cast of Haters back off on tour? I really want to, and I've talked to Angela about coming to maybe a couple of shows in Germany, maybe, or Ireland, or anywhere. Talk to Eric. I think Eric, I could try to convince. Eric plays Miranda's best friend on the show, and Angela plays my mom.
Erica is afraid of planes.
Yeah, so Eric,
she might need some convincing.
Eric is not the best flyer, apparently. So I don't know if that's a thing. And then Steve, I don't know. I really want them to come on tour. I think maybe after the show comes out, then they can come on tour with me more. Because you guys will know their characters on the Netflix show, so it'll make more sense if they come on stage with Miranda. But right now, no one really knows their characters very well, and no one knows who they are, so it might be kind of weird. But like in the future, I really, really want them to come. Charlotte asked, does size matter? And girl, I ain't talking about height.
I always say, it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, it just matters.
It doesn't matter for me because if it's nice, big ones are nice to look at, and that's it. You don't want it inside you. And that's the truth. You can ask any person ever.
I've only had experience with one, so I don't know.
If you see if they're a big one, you just look at it because it hurts to put it inside any of your things.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
No, but there are people that like it big.
The biggie ones.
I'm not one.
Raven said, who's behind you? That is so rude.
Where?
They're trying to scare me.
Oh.
Addie
well, that's
said,
so Raven. You ain't seen nothing in the future.
Oh. Elaine said, do an impression of Rachel. I have an old impression of Rachel. Rachel is different now. Like, well, it depends. Rachel on YouTube is different than Rachel in real life because Rachel on YouTube is like bigger, and like Rachel in real life is more like, hey, yeah, okay, cool. Like, isn't she? Like,
Yeah.
Rachel's like really like, on YouTube, she's like much more in your face and she talks about a lot of stuff and she's like, whatever. But in real life, Rachel's just like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I can do that, cool. Like, she's like a bruh. That's my impression of Rachel in real life. Let's see. Natalie said, what do I do if my crush hates me?
Get a new one.
Get a new crush. You gotta stop thinking about that one. Vansh Kapoor said, weirdest eavesdrop experience. Why, do you have a good one?
Yeah, my parents were having sex. Like, one time I woke up in the middle of the night in my bed. My bedroom was right by my parents' room.
God.
And I heard my mom, like, crying. And I was like, what?
Crying during sex?
Well, they were moaning. But, like, she was like, and I thought she was crying. So I got up out of my bed and I went to their door. And I was going to, like, I knocked on it, but nothing happened. And then I realized quickly it wasn't crying. It was sexual moans.
That is
which forever scarred me.
My weirdest eavesdrop experience was not like an I love to eavesdrop, but it was not like an eavesdrop like I was trying to eavesdrop. It was, I was walking down a street and these two people walked past me and were like, oh yeah, her name's like Miranda Sings. And they were like talking about Miranda and they didn't know I was there. Like they were just talking about the character and that was weird. Like, I don't know why that was so weird to me, but it like really like made me feel super bizarre. And Annie K, wow, Colleen, really? Annie K said, craziest place you kissed. Girl, you wanted juicy questions. Craziest place I've kissed. I don't think I have any crazy places. And everywhere, I don't know. I'm like, the ocean, big whoop.
Is that woman naked?
Where?
Oh no.
Where?
In the apartment. She's like cleaning up. I thought
oh
she was
no,
naked.
She's not naked. Yeah, in Vancouver, everyone has like, it's like called the City of Glass because everything is just windows and they don't have like tinted windows at these apartments. So you just see in everyone's apartment, like you can see everyone naked, like all the time. Like if you just look out your window, it's like everyone's just there. Like I can see tons of people right now having dinner, watching TV, exercising, like you can cleaning up their kitchen. Like everyone, like they could see us right now doing this. Like it's really bizarre. Like no windows are tinted. Anyway, weirdest place I've kissed. I'm trying to think if there's been any like weird places.
Like on the tip?
Corey.
She didn't say like a physical place. It could have been like a place on the body. A place. Disneyland. The ocean. In a dumpster.
You have not kissed in a dumpster.
I have not. The weirdest place I've kissed, don't a bathroom. Because boys can go in the bathroom together.
I've kissed like, oh yeah, bathroom. I've kissed Josh on the floor right next to the bed that Rachel was sleeping in the bed.
Ew.
And we were on the floor right next to her and we were kissing in there.
Kinky.
But that's not weird. Like I've kissed him, like there's this place called Port Authority in New York where like all the buses go and like trains and stuff go. And Josh and I like went into like some weird storage unit and like kissed in there once.
Ew.
Like but it was dirty. Like not us, but like the area. I was like, ugh, this is gross. Let's go. I don't know. I don't think I've kissed in weird places. I'm kind of boring when it comes to that stuff. Esther, Jen and Dax said, tell us the full story about the boob crying thing. So I uploaded a video where I said that a boy touched my boob and over the clothes and he cried. And that's not the true story. I don't know if I should tell the actual.
Don't.
It's dirtier than that. He did not just touch my boob, but he did cry and he cried a lot. I don't think I should tell it. Okay, I'm not gonna tell it. Okay. Let's see. Biggest fan. Let's see. Rate this. I'm trying to find some good questions. What do you do when you feel like everyone hates you and is trying to ignore you? Well, that's not true.
It's probably in your head.
It's in your head. Maddie Pooh said, when did you find out what porn was? Because I didn't know until I was like 17. I don't remember finding out about porn. Do you remember?
I learned what porn was in 5th grade because my friends, there was always like a boy sleepover and the cool kids got to come over. And it makes me sad that there was cool kids in 5th grade. But we all slept over and everyone knew that Russ Kopaz, his family had Playboy Channel. And so everybody watched it. I didn't watch it. I closed my eyes because I was a good Christian. How fucking stupid is that? Like, I'm closing my eyes because I'm such a good Christian.
Oh
I'm not going to watch this.
Silji Larson, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. So does Haters Back Off come out all in one day or one episode a week? It comes out all on one day. So you can watch all 8 episodes the day that it comes out, which is very exciting. Will people in Australia be able to watch? Yes, you can watch it. If you guys have Netflix in your country, you can watch it. Like, all you have to do is buy Netflix and download Netflix, which everyone pretty much already has Netflix. So it's not like you have to like buy anything special or new. If you have Netflix, you can watch my show. And it's all coming out everywhere. It's coming out in 190 countries the day that it comes out. Just crazy. Emma Au revoir Joshua said, what's your worst or most awkward kiss? I have a lot of like bad kisses. I told one in the Colleen's Corner where like I was kissing a guy and like when he pulled away from kissing me, like one of my hairs was like attached to her mouth, like Lady and the Tramp, which was like really embarrassing. I've kissed a guy, like my first making out with a guy was horrible, which led me to believe that I might have been a lesbian for a while. Like there was a big chunk of time where I was like, I'm a lesbian, because I didn't really like have feelings for guys, and I didn't really have feelings for girls either. And I had kissed a boy like a peck, but I had never like made out with a guy before. But I did make out with a couple of girlfriends in high school, scandal, which I think I've told you before. But I was at a party, and by party I mean there was like 5 of us hanging out, and we were drinking underage, which is very naughty, don't do it. But I was underage and I was drinking, and because I was underage and I had never had alcohol before, I didn't know how much like was my limit. Like now I don't get drunk. Like I feel like if I start to feel tipsy, I'll stop drinking. But anyway, I was drinking, and my friends were drinking, and there's hair mouth. And so me and my girlfriends were like, someone was like, you guys should kiss. And we're like, okay. Like we didn't care. And so we kissed, but we didn't just kiss. Like we like made out kiss for like 10 seconds or whatever. And I did that with 2 different girls that night. And I remember it was the first time I'd ever kissed a person like that. Like it was the first time I'd ever kissed someone that wasn't just like a peck. And so I liked it because I'm human and making out is fun. Yeah. And making out is fun. And so I enjoyed it. And I was like, wait, I liked that. Does that mean that I like girls because I liked that experience? And so I was really confused. And then but because I didn't really have crushes on boys or girls. So I was just kind of like, I was just confused. And then I made out with a guy, or a guy made out with me. It was so bad. It was awful. My first make out with a guy, he like attacked my face with his tongue. Like my whole face was like wet when he was done, and it was awful. And he left my house, and I was like, That sucked. That was not fun at all. That was the worst thing. I do like girls because I liked when I kissed those girls, but I didn't like when I kissed the boy. And then I kissed another boy and I was like, oh no, I like this a lot. So yeah, that was my first kiss with a boy. Was like not enjoyable at all. But my first kiss with girls, it was super fun. And the feelings I felt, I think, were just like, because the first time you make out with someone is exciting. And so, yeah, anyway. Or maybe I'm a leslie, who knows? What about you? Do you have an awkward kiss story?
I'm sure I do. There's just so many to choose from.
What is your favorite part of stalking us on social media? I have a lot of favorite parts about stalking you guys on social media. I'm always online. Like, I'm online a lot. I see a lot. So if you guys are having drama or you're being mean or you're making up problems, I do see it. And my favorite part of it, there's a lot of things I like. I like when you guys are sweet, and I like when you guys are friends. Like, I like when you guys all become best friends, and like I get to see your relationships together. Like, that makes me really excited and really happy. Or when you guys are being nice to each other and you aren't tagging me, because a lot of times people will tag me so that I'll see that they're being nice to like try to get attention. But then there's a lot of times where I'm just like on your pages, like stalking you, and I'll see that you guys are just being nice and spreading niceness to each other, and that makes me really happy. But my favorite thing about stalking you guys is seeing the lies that you spread about me and my family. Is hilarious. Like, if you guys meet me,
and the conversation that
you guys make up conversations that we had together, which is always entertaining. And not all of you. This is not all of you. It's just been like over time. There's always like a few people where I like see what they say about me, or things I said, or how I act, or something about my family, or I don't know. Like, there's a lot of you lie, which is really interesting. Like, and you're like, it doesn't make me mad. It just makes me laugh. Like, but yeah, I really enjoy like following you guys on social media and like stalking you, because I tell you guys so much about my life. So you guys know me very, very well. Like, you guys probably know me better than a lot of my friends know me. So I want to get to know you guys. So I like to stalk you online, and I see a lot of interesting things on the internet. It's very entertaining. Sydney said, how long are you staying in Vancouver? I will be living here basically for the summer, but I'm going to be going back and forth. So I'm going home for VidCon, and I'm going home for my anniversary, and then I'm going home, and that's it. And then I go home when I go on my tour, like when I start tours, when I leave. So I'm basically living up here, which is crazy. Jonah, Trixie Fantasy or whatever said, ooh, throwing shade and shit, what up? Jesselyn said, has anyone ever gone beyond your personal line of respect? Yeah, of course. I feel like you can say that about anyone in any situation, but I think you're talking about fans. And yeah, I don't like, I love meeting you guys. If you come up to me in public, I will always talk to you. I'll always say hi. I'll always hug you. I'll always take a picture. Like, that all makes me really happy. There are two things that I don't like. And one is when people take pictures of me without asking, like, only because like I see people like will take their phone and go like this, like take pictures of me while I'm like eating food. Or like if I'm in a passionate conversation with like someone in my family, I'm like, ah! And I'm like, because I just don't like knowing that there's a picture that exists of me somewhere where it could be taken out of context. Like, if I'm like passionately telling a story and it looks like I'm angry at Rachel, or like looks like I'm yelling at Corey when I'm not, like we're just talking passionately. Or if I'm like stuffing my face with food and you get a picture. And the reason it bugs me is because if you came up to me and said, can I have a picture? I will always say yes. So I'm like, oh, I wish they would just ask me, because I'll just take a picture. It'll be cuter, and then you can be in it with me. So I don't really like that, but that's not disrespectful. It's just like, just come ask. But I really don't like when people come like find where I'm staying or where I live and like stalk me a little bit. Not stalk.
Or family.
my family. Like people do it to my family. Like they go to my parents' house and or they'll find the hotel I'm staying at and come and call on and on. Like there's been so many times I've been in a hotel and someone will just call my hotel room over and over and over and over and over and over and over all night long, keep me awake and all morning and just like laugh when I pick up the phone. And like, I think that's disrespectful. So yeah, those things. But other than that, like people are always so sweet. Like, and the majority, 99% of everyone is like so respectful and sweet and awesome. Let's see. Corey looks like he's about to fall asleep. Mia Julia said, can you convince Andrew to be in the vlogs because he's hilarious? My director for Haters Back Off, Andrew, is awesome. And he was in my vlog that I posted today. So if you watch that, you can see Andrew there. But other than that, he and I don't live in the same place. So it's hard to get him in vlogs. I will see him on Monday and Tuesday at work. So maybe he'll be in the vlogs then. But after that, he's leaving Vancouver to go do another show and he's not going to be living here anymore. So the only way I'd see Andrew again is if we get a season 2, which who knows if we're going to, because I'd want him to direct again for sure because he's so freaking awesome. Let's see. I can't believe how many people are like watching this right now, considering it is 1 in the freaking morning. Oh my God. Grace Witterholt said, I did a research paper on you and I got an F, but I am proud of it. Is that true? That's so sad. Got an F? I want to read your paper. I wouldn't give you an F.
Maybe she's a bad writer.
You look tired. Thanks. Okay. Are they cold yet? They're not cold still. I'm so sleepy. We still have to finish filming this video.
Oh, it's so hot.
Put them in the freezer.
Okay. Yeah.
We have to wait for these things to cool down before we can film. Maybe I'll eat a bowl of cereal or something.
All I'm going to do.
Meg Lit Heathleen Trash said, you notice the same people. I'm not trying to notice the same people over and over again. I just like am reading tweets that are popping up on the screen. So I'm not trying to choose favorites. Colleen's Ariana said, what are your turn-ons and turn-offs? Oh my gosh. Turn-ons. Positivity is a big turn-on for me. Like if someone's super happy and positive and encouraging, like Joshua I'm talking about, obviously, because he's the person who would do that. But those are things that are, that's a turn on for me. I love a boy in glasses. And turn offs.
And you like lesbian kisses.
Yeah, like lesbian kisses, apparently. I like turn offs would be negativity. Like if someone's negative or grumpy, like I don't even want to be in the same room as you. And socks, like take your socks off. Corey, turned on and turns on.
Turn on. I like beards and stubble. I like.
Yeah, I like stubble.
I like brown eyes. Like if you have brown eyes, I'm like sold. And
turn offs.
Turn offs. All American cookie cutter white boys with blue eyes.
Racist.
Is that racist? It's
racist.
My own race. I don't like my own race.
It's
not racist if it's white because they're not a minority.
Yeah, I don't like blonde hair. Like I think I can look at someone with blonde hair. Like my friend John, my best friend John is like super hot, attractive gay man. And I can look at him and be like, you are a hot person. but he's got blonde hair. So to me, like, I am not attracted to him. Like, I would never look at him and be like, yeah, I would, if he was straight, I'd be attracted to him or whatever. It's like he has blonde hair, so it's not a chance. Isn't that weird how that happens? Like,
that's like me for blue eyes. I can see like models and people, girls I think are whatever. I'm not sexually attracted to them, but for guys, like if you have blue eyes, like I can't get sexually aroused. I'm like attracted to you maybe, but there's no way I'm like turned on by you.
It's so weird how that happens. Like people have, that's just proof is in the pudding of like, when people say gay is like something you learn or choice or whatever, it's like, then how come you think it's my choice that like I'm not attracted to boys with blonde hair? Like it's not a choice. Like it's just what I like. Like I just don't like it when boys have blonde hair. I'm not attracted to it. That's not saying that boys with blonde hair aren't attractive. Boys with blonde hair can be super hot. Just me personally, like I'm not attracted to someone with blonde hair. But yeah, my biggest turn on and turn offs are personality driven. If you're talented and kind, like hello, get all over. And if you're a negative and mean, like that's my turn ons and turn offs.
My turn off is being mean too.
Yeah, mean person, like get out of my life. Let's see here. I'm feeling sleepy. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, get yourself a longer son and only once I was 7 years old. Are you answering Twitter questions? Yes, I am. That was from Sid. People keep asking, are you a top or a bottom?
Who, for you?
Just anyone.
Is it Colleen's the top?
I'm whatever you want. I'm a Scorpio.
Your verse?
I am a girl. I can't be a top or a bottom.
I say you're a top.
Victoria Regaldo said, what are you most excited for with Haters Back Off? There's a lot of things I'm excited for. I'm excited for you guys to meet the other cast members and fall in love with them because I'm obsessed with them. And just like you guys, you know, you've grown to like Corey and Rachel and my brother and like any of my friends that I've put on my channel, you guys like start to like them and like get excited about them. I hope that happens with the cast because I love them so much. They're like my favorite people. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to do something different. Like I love YouTube and I'll always do it. And that will always make me happy. But this show is so different from YouTube. Like it is so different from my YouTube channel. It's crazy. Like it's Miranda, and Miranda's not different. It's still Miranda. It's not like she wears purple lipstick now or something crazy. It's definitely still Miranda, and I'm staying true to the character, but just like the world that she's in is it's so different, and it's not like anything I've ever seen before on TV. It's not like anything I've ever seen on the internet. It's like a really interesting, different new show, and I'm excited to put it out because it's a huge risk and it's scaring me. Like it's really scary because we could have made a Miranda show or a Netflix show that was like just like every other comedy on TV, like fit the formula of like what a TV show is supposed to look like, how it's supposed to be. Like we could have done that and we didn't. We like took a lot of risks and we made something weird and different and unique and mature, and I don't know. I'm just excited to see how people respond. And I think a lot of people are gonna like love it. And I think a lot of people aren't gonna get it. And that's okay. Because that means that we took a chance. If we did something that like, just everyone likes, then like that's kind of boring. It's more fun to do something like daring. And I think we did something daring. And so I'm excited for you guys to see it. Because I'm really proud of it. Emily said, will you consider uploading bloopers from your Netflix show after it's released? Yes, we were talking about that today because there are a lot of bloopers. Lily said, what did you do today? I worked all day. I woke up and I filmed videos and I wrote a song, and then I went into the editing room and I edited until 9:30 p.m. and then I came home and then I filmed some stuff and we're still filming, and now I'm doing a live stream. So I worked all day. What a fun Saturday. It actually was fun. Will you sing a song for us, please? That's from Valerie. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, gonna get you something that's in your be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. I'm trying to find one more question. Alyssa, Daily Dose of CME, said, have you ever cheated on a big test before? Yes, I have. I cheated. I feel like everyone has cheated. And if anyone says they've never cheated, I think they are a liar. Everyone has cheated. Like, I definitely cheated in high school and in college because I'm smart, I think. But I am not a good test taker. I get really stressed out and I second guess myself when I take tests. So in high school, all my projects, all my papers, anything like that, like I got A's on, like I knew the information. But when I got a test, it would ask a question, and even if I knew the answer for sure, like if it was like, you have 2 cookies, but you eat 1, how many cookies are left? Obviously the answer is 1, but my brain goes to like, wait, this is a trick question because that's too easy. So what is this? What is it? Is this a riddle? There's no way it's just 1. So if you eat 1 cookie, but you had 2, do you still have 2 because the one you ate is inside of you? Like, so you still do have 2 technically. Like, I would overthink answers and then answer all the wrong answers on my tests. Like, I was horrible at test taking. So I would cheat on tests all the time. Like, I would bring answers with me and like put them on my hand, or yeah, I would cheat all the time because I was such a bad test taker. So yeah, I've totally cheated. Did you ever cheat?
Yeah.
Everyone cheats.
Everyone. I didn't like cheat, but I maybe like slipped a little, like 1 or 2 questions. Like I like, what's this to number 10? Yeah,
I would cheat. Anyway, we have to go finish filming a video, and then I'm going to go to bed because I have a big day tomorrow. But I love you guys. Thanks for having a slumber party with me, and thanks for watching my vlogs. If you've been watching my vlogs every day, I think I've done it for almost a whole full week now, which is crazy. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.